Good morning, Year 7s. I just wanted to talk you through this morning's SN task so you had a really clear idea what you have to do for this. Okay, so here we've got our assessment cover sheet. It's an SN task on character comparison, building on what you've already done in the first session today. So you put your name in here, obviously, first name, surname, teacher's name. So the task description, this task requires you to show that you understand the differences and similarities between two characters in the stories we have studied this term. So we're going to be making comparisons, okay? So this is what this unit is all about, making comparisons between differences and similarities. You'll do this all the way up to year 12. They can be from a different fairy tale if you want, the characters. Try to think about who they are as characters rather than the basic details. So the basic details might be hair color, eye color, those kind of descriptive things. I want you to think further than that. If you think back to when we did Roald Dahl and Boy, think of the way he described the characters and the messages we got from those famous characters. The woman in the shop, and we compared it to the woman in Twits, if you remember, the greasy hair, the narrow eyes. All these things give a message that somebody is mean, maybe. Okay, so using that to try and understand who they are as characters rather than just the basic details. Okay, so you've got the rules of the task assessment. I'm not going to go through those, but let's go through the task instructions. This task requires you to complete the table below and to show your understanding of the characterization in the stories we have studied. Again, pick your stories, the ones that you know the best. Submit your work via assignment page on Google Classroom. Yes. Do not email it to me. Yes, just send it to me. So select two characters you wish to compare and type their names at the top left and right of the columns. I'm going to show you an example of this. Identify and explain the similarities between the two characters in the center column. You'll see down here we've got similarities in the center column. Identify the features that make the characters different from each other side in the column. So an example is completed here. Please make sure you revise and edit your work after you completed the task. Okay, let's go through this example of character comparison. Okay, so the one you need to fill down is underneath. So it's down here, okay? So this is an example. This is an example of one that has been done for you. And this is from, I've been told, it's from Avengers. I know who Iron Man is. I don't know who this Captain America is, okay? So you'll do something similar down here. So these guys have picked Iron Man, Tony Stark, Captain Rogers, Captain America, Steve Rogers, okay? So you will pick your two characters from your fairy tales, put one in here, one in here. This one, so as I said, in the two outside columns, it's what makes them unique. In the center, the similarities, okay? So on the top here, we've got Tony Stark can physically defeat his enemies by using superhuman strength that he gets from a mechanized suit of armor. Okay, Steve Rogers can physically defeat his men by using superhuman strength that is a result of him being given a special serum. There you go. So I learned something new this morning about Captain America. Okay, so that makes them unique. So there's two different things to get their strength from different ways. Okay, so what's similarities? Okay, so you leave this blank then and you come down to the next box. Both Iron Man and Captain America are members of the Avengers and fight against the enemies of the US. So they've got this super strength. It comes from somewhere different. So that makes them unique. But they fight together as part of the Avengers and against the enemies of the US and planet Earth. Okay, so then you leave this blank and you come back here and you start doing unique. Okay, so you're going to have this. So unique, 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 similarities. So you'll have two similarities and three uniqueness. In Captain America, Tony Stark believes that the Avengers should be controlled by the US government. Very good. Okay, so that's how does Captain America see it? In Captain America, Civil War, Steve Rogers believes that the Avengers should not be controlled. Okay, so that's two things. So they have different opinions on this. Okay, so that makes them unique. So although to do it in different ways, both of them feel like they're doing the right thing in order to keep the people of Earth safe from harm. Okay, so just what it says. they have different views on this, but they both believe that they're, you know, keeping American safe. Okay, back down here, so that's a similarity. So back to uniqueness, Tony Stark is very confident in a loud way and comes across as cocky or arrogant. So this guy must not be like that. Okay, let's see. Steve Rogers is confident, but in a quiet way, and usually comes across as polite and sincere. So again, that makes them unique. Okay, so that's it done. That's an example of it done for you. So below is your table. So what you will do is you will pick character, and you'll begin here. So what makes them unique? Okay, you will fill in the box what makes them unique. Over here, fill in the box what makes them unique. And then in the middle here, the similarities, and work your way down the page. Please use full sentences as has been used above here. Okay, this is where many of you lost your marks in your initial SNN. Okay, everything below here is just stuff for me to fill out for you. Okay, that is all the information. If you have any questions, please get in touch. Okay, I'm going to be here on Google Meets all through this lesson, or just send me an email if you just have a question about anything. Okay, but stick close to the example that's been given to you. You know, work through the previous lesson again if you want to have, you know, just refresh the ideas from that. Okay, good luck everybody, and I'll chat to you all really soon.